Unfortunately, the politicians are trying to play smart. We have lots of quality. What my partner talked about in the studio, in the states and the federal government, Ministry of Education, we have the Federal Education Quality Assurance Services that are responsible for quality and assurance and standards. In the universities, we have NUC, which is responsible for standards. And then in the polytechnics, you have the National Board for Technical Education. All these quality standards assurance agencies, they are there. They do their work. You see, sometimes politicians will want to mess the teaching profession, and then they will tell you the question I asked when the governor of Kaduna said most of the teachers fail tests. And I said, if they give him a question about governance, he's going to pass.
I love that.
You see, so you should not rubbish my profession.
Yeah.
I am a consultant educator.
You're right.
Don't rubbish my profession because you find yourself in somewhere of privileged position. And so it's so painful when politicians play politics with things that has to do with education. The federal quality assurance is there. I had a friend who was there in Ogun State. May so rest in peace. I told him, what are you doing in Ogun State? You are a federal quality assurance officer. And we had a program where he had to go, getting all the schools to making sure that they visit the schools to get the quality standards that is expected of the national policy on education enshrined in the Federal Ministry of Education. And so also, for you that is in ATGS in Abuja, you can make use of that services. Go to Federal Ministry of Education, ask of the Director of Federal Quality Assurance Services. If you want visitations, they will come, tell you what to do, how to go about it, the curriculum and all that. And then talking about the curriculum, that's where the children now have a say in the education sector, which now brings me to answering your question. Talking about the role of the learners. Now, before we call them students, we now call them learners. Until you see them as learners, everyone is a learner. Even myself, I'm a learner. But when I'm the one teaching, I become what? A facilitator. So every learner
Doctor, we have to
play.
stop here.
Before now, the students have the role to play because the teaching these days has to do with transformative teaching. So with transformative teaching, the curriculum should be learner-centered. That's where the role of the student is very important in education matters.